is Adam Deitch. I'm a drummer. I've been playing drums since I'm 2 years old. I'm in a couple bands now. You got Lettuce, you got Break Science, you got Chapter 2, you got Dr. Claw, and John Schofield Uber Jam Band. I was in the Average White Band, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And it's good to be here with Tama. I've been playing Starclassic Bubinga for about 6 years now, and they work in every situation. I do a lot of hip hop, a lot of funk, a lot of R&B stuff, and I really appreciate what the drums, the way they sing in like this warm sort of low tone that suits the music that I play. I've used a lot of different kind of wood, but Bubinga has a certain tone, certain quality to it that is it's unmistakable. In the studio, Bubinga kits, the Tama Bubinga kit works so amazingly. Even today, this kit is just sounding perfect, and I didn't have to barely do anything to it. And it just has the vibe that I need. For a newer drum company that makes modern drums, to have this sort of organic, almost vintage quality to them is what really separates it, I think, from all the other drum sets for sure. This kit is my standard funk kit. I like to use just simple 5-piece, mainly pocket stuff, and just the occasional toms here and there, but I'm more of a kick, snare, hi-hat kind of guy. I've always been a fan of aluminum drums, and basically Clyde Stubblefield from James Brown, on those early records, he used to always play aluminum drums, and this kind of captures that kind of 60s funky live vibe that I heard on those records that I love so much, and kind of try to emulate that sound. I mean, the sound is amazing. It's got this curved little top of the hoop here that actually is sending the sound right towards the middle, and it's great. It works great with mics, and it's got a great vibe, and it's got a nice crack on it for the rim shots. One of my favorite features of the snare is basically if you're ever in the studio and you need to change a quick head, or if you're live and the head broke, and this is revolutionary. This is changing everything, because it's just 1, 2, 3, and you're good, and it's off. Now you could do that and put it right back on there. 3, 4 turns, and you're cranked all the way up, just like you were before. Technology, Tama's way ahead of the curve with it. Tama's got this new snare design that really, the actual snares have this extra poppy thing to it that super responsive, that really just make a huge difference when you're playing, and you want to be heard in big rooms, and you want to hear what you're doing. The ghost notes that I do, like for the James Brown stuff, they really get pronounced from the actual snare design. And also, it's easier to change the bottom head. It's like a revolutionary thing. Unloosen these, pop it off, change your head. 3 turns a lug, back on. My favorite thing about the Starphonic is that you really can have a vintage sound and have that kind of old school feel with your drums, but at the same time you have all these brand new revolutionary pieces on the drum that from the snare throw off to the lugs, how it's designed, and how well this drum is put together, that you don't have to worry about that vintage drum breaking and all that crazy stuff, and it really just locks you in, and all you have to worry about is the music. as you can see, we are on the smaller jazz kit right now, and for all of y'all that have not played Tama's, well, I call it the jazz kit, but like the 18-inch bass drum, and 12, 14, you guys need to try out the Bubinga because it's got a special thing. When I was with Schofield, we used to try to cop some of the old school vibe of those old records, and this kit has definitely got it. Playing this drum set will make you change your approach. For me, it kind of simplifies everything, and it takes you out of the let me attack the drums, and it kind of gets you into like making them sing and creating a vibe, and a lighter touch can bring out sound more. Sometimes like you'll be recording a track all day as loud as you can on one kit, and you'll set this kit up and you just play the same thing. And it'll just come out perfect. You won't even realize, wow, all I had to do was just do that on this kit, and that's the sound I needed. This Bubinga 18-inch, it's got a wider thing happening than most 18-inch bass drums, and it's got this super low end thing that I love that comes from these drums, and it's also got you get off the head, you just get this amazing control tone that that I've been using on like everything from Schofield to like 50 Cent records straight up. So it's like all the spectrum. I would highly recommend this kit because it'll just change your whole thing up. It just creates a whole different thing, and when you that's what you want to do. You want to get outside your box. You want to express another side of you. Try these drums, man. Nice drums, man. I'm not gonna say it. I keep playing them all day.